Let them know. Let them know.
We're painting the Fiat.
1, 2, 4.
Yeah, 1, 2, 4 spider.
And I don't even know what this car is, but we're painting it. It was originally blue, like dark blue. I think this looks better. And yeah, it's pretty crusty. It's got a really bad respray. It's got this going on. Reed already went around and de-trimmed this whole thing because I hate de-trim. Now me and the mad scientist here, look, y'all don't know who this guy is. Who is this?
It's a mad scientist.
Yeah, that's Angel. He's gonna go around this thing with me and we're gonna body work just the worst of it. So there's all these little dings and ripples and stuff all along pretty much the whole top half of the car. This isn't going to be a show car paint job. This isn't anything super, super fancy. The guy just wants a nice little driver. If there's still, you know, a few little dings or ripples or anything here and there, he's not really that concerned with it. He just wants it to be better than this nasty, crusty looking, dry, orange, peely, full of dirt paint job with dents everywhere and the back end all smashed in. What we're currently doing is using a partially broken Harbor Freight Porta-Power to try to press out some of this damage on the top here where this is all wrinkled and nasty. Just trying to get the shape kind of roughly back to where it should be. And it looks like it's kind of working. Oh yeah. There's this deep crease right here that's holding everything kind of taut. I might need to get this pressed more because it's probably buckled from the seam here being so tight. So, without further ado, I guess let's push on it some more. So we don't have a frame machine and I don't feel like drilling out 100 spot welds to remove that rear panel. So we're trying to rig something up to pull that pinch weld. So this is what we came up with. We got 4 vice grips with the little rod slid through the center. We got old trusty and a pole that's cemented in the ground. So we're gonna try to yank this thing out. This is the little rod for my P-washer like dent pull system, and unfortunately it wasn't strong enough. So we got bigger vice grips and we got like a 12 mil bolt, and we're gonna try that and see if we can't kill ourselves. But this is coming out.
We don't know if you'll be able to tell from the time lapse, but there was a couple times when we were pulling it and one of the vice grips just let go.
Yeah.
And the whole shabam just went flying at Fred.
Yeah. No one said this was safe, but
or the right way to do it.
if you don't have the proper tools,
But it gets it
just
done.
make do. This is what we got. It looks a little haggard, but that's what you get with vice grips and a parking pole. But we got the pinch weld yanked out, which is, you know, the whole goal of this. I got some of this crease down here hammered out, and this is looking pretty good. It's, you know, roughed in right now, obviously. We got the majority of the damage out, and now it's time to start buttoning up the little details, get this kind of shaped back, fix some of this little ding through here, get this pinch weld flattened back out, fix this, just, you know, buttoning up all this little crap. And yeah, but the worst of it is pulled out now. Here we are after most of the metal work is done. We got this taillight pocket all pressed out like you saw. So the light fits nice and snug around here now. There's a few tiny little gaps, but honestly, it's gonna be more than good. The other side actually fits worse than this one does now. So we got this all repaired up. It was just kind of dangling on here and all the welds had broken, so I went ahead and put some tacks on it and got this placed back in. This pinch weld is pulled back out and straight and everything, and I got this dent out down here, and this is a lot of work. But yeah, I think at this point now we're gonna feather out all this nasty Bondo that someone else put on here. This whole rear section is just made out of Bondo. And unfortunately, the budget on this job doesn't really call for like stripping everything off. Otherwise, I would be stripping this whole car down, because honestly, there's filler on it everywhere, and a lot of not so well done filler work like this. But the guy didn't want to spend a whole lot, so we're gonna go ahead and feather this out real nice, and then we're gonna do a swipe of kitty hair across the back of this whole repair, get the worst of any last little dents or dings or ripples all blocked out, and then probably a pass or two with some putty and get this thing all straightened out. I gotta redo the seam sealer through this groove here, make it look like this. Obviously, it's not gonna have a crack running down the middle of it like that one is, but yeah. So today the goal is to get this straightened out and then finish all the rest of the body work and hopefully get this thing ready for primer tomorrow. I got this filler all feathered out on the edge. Got this thing a little buzzed up with 80 grit on the DA. So probably looks a little bit nicer than it did before when I showed you guys just before doing all this.